people.
Right.
Everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
So, in this, we can see the need for that which connects us to the universal order of things and gets us back in motion. Well, as long as we are without that plug and that charge, you know, we even say it when you ask us how things are going. We say, oh man, you know, slow motion. Because you know you're moving slow. And we just kind of just, you know, days just passing by. What you doing today? I ain't doing nothing. You know, what you been up to? Oh man, nah, you know, same. And we being honest. We just kind of doing what we have to do. Not doing really what we want to do. Not operating off desire and inspiration, but just going through the motion on things. Doing what is being forced on us because that's what slavery was. It broke our own will and made us do the will of others. Right. We were not able to operate on our own inspiration. You didn't get up and do what you wanted to do. You had to get up and work from can't see to can't see. Right. Can't see morning to can't see nothing. Right. Not able to do what you would be inspired to do and have your own visions and own dreams. That was all taken from us. But now it has to be restored in our being that we become men and women who operate on the inspiration of God.
That's right.
For it is only when we do that, brothers and sisters, that the vision and the beauty of who you are can begin to manifest in the world. When we are now operating on God's Spirit and back in motion and no longer waiting for others to do for us what we can and should do for ourselves.
Right.
In this now, in our lessons that we lifted up earlier, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad shared with us in our what we have called a problem book that there is a lion walking back and forth that is seeking a way out of a cage. And it talks about this lion is moving slow, you know, it's slow motion. But it said 400 years to ultimately find the door out of the cage. But it says that ultimately this lion had to be given modern technology so that it could move faster to get towards liberation. Now this is not just talking about a lion at a zoo. He's not just here to give us a lesson on zoology, but it is talking about the black man and woman who you really are a lion. Not that you're not a lion, but there's a picture in Egypt called a sphinx. And it is the body of a lion with the head of a black man.
Yes, sir.
You can't hardly tell it's a black man anymore because they say Napoleon got upset and blew the nose off and blew the lips off because the nose and the lips look kind of thick. It looked like one of us. And he couldn't stand seeing that picture because that picture with the body of a lion and the head of a black man with the words on it, Abu al-Haw, it said that the black man is the father of everything. This was a sign left to show the greatness of a people that you can't quite see it anymore, but it is to show you that there's some greatness in this people that you don't see right now. But it has to now be reawakened again. Praise be to Allah. But this picture that the Savior gave is talking about 400 years before this lion found the door. As it is written that the people would suffer for 400 years before the God would come to offer them their liberation. It is talking about us suffering in America for 400 years before God would come to liberate us from this condition. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that God indeed has come to liberate us from this condition in the person of Master Fard Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
But now, what it says further in this lesson is that there would be a need for modern technology that they would be able to move faster to be able to get out of that condition that they are in. That they have found the way out, but yet still moving a little slow. Because when you have been wounded or beat up, you know, you don't just get up and move fast right away. And we have been in a condition, brothers and sisters, where we've been through some things. And we've been roughed up a little bit. And even though sometimes we hear and we can see that a work is being done among us that shows that it is our time, that it is God's will that we rise up out of this condition, and we can even see that God has raised up one to show us the way out, we still move a little bit slow sometimes. Because when you've been through a lot, you've been wounded, it's difficult to just get up and move at a rapid pace.